Wait till you hear the reaction Pipino Cuevas gets.
From Mexico City, weighing 146 pounds, making his 10th title defense tonight. Now considered to be the most dangerous fighter in the world, bring on Sugar Ray, the WBA Welterweight Champion of the world, El Toro Pipino Cuevas.
Now we'll take the referee's instructions for the World Welterweight Championship fight.
Before, so I'm not going to repeat the instructions. It's good luck to both of you. Come out, fight clean. I won't interfere. Buenas suertes.
Here's the champ, Pipino Cuevas. He is in red trunks. In the green trunks, the white stripes, Angel Espada. Pipino Cuevas says he's 21, going on 22 actually. He is only 20. He will be 21 later this month. He has been boxing professionally since he was 13 years old. He stands 5'8 and a half, weighed 146 pounds, one under the welterweight limit he had to make for this 15-rounder tonight. No trouble with the weight. In other words, he is in good shape. Cuevas has had 30 fights. He won 25 of them, 22 by KO. Lost 5. Just married, managed by Lupe Sanchez. From his boxing earnings, Cuevas, who still lives in Mexico City, now owns 5 meat markets, and part of a circus. That's right, a circus. This is the 10th defense of his title. He last defended in June of 79, June 25, 79, in Chicago. 15 rounds, narrow decision against Randy Shields. But Cuevas people say, and I have checked it out, and I believe they're telling it accurately, he broke his right hand in the 3rd round, and it was practically useless the rest of the fight. But of course, there's something to think about. If that right hand would break once, it could break again. Angel Espada, the green trunks, the white stripes. He will be 32 years old in February. In other words, he's 11 years older than Cuevas. Espada had no trouble with the weight. In fact, at 144 and a half, that low, he may have come in too fine. He may be a little weak. He may have trained himself down too finely. He has looked very, very good in training, but you wonder, being stopped twice by Cuevas in the past, the age, if Estrada is not over the hill, he probably is over the hill. He's had 52 fights. He won 40. 20 by KO. He lost 9 with 3 draws. He won the WBA title. It was vacated when Jose Napoles would not defend, as the WBA people told him. He won it in an elimination against Clyde Gray, June 28, make it 1975, a 15-round decision. That is Estrada. Then he lost it the next year to Pipino Cuevas, who has held it ever since. You can judge for yourself. Some boxing people think the WBC, right hand, caught Estrada, a glancing blow in the left cheek. Some boxing people think Cuevas would cut Sugar Ray Leonard, the WBC champion, in half. Others say Leonard, would be too cute. He'd go a few rounds and let Cuevas tire himself out. That Cuevas, the puncher, would be outboxed by Leonard. Cuevas people say Leonard wouldn't be around a few rounds. Cuevas would take him out. Well, you take a look at Cuevas tonight and decide for yourself. Jim Healy, ringside at the Los Angeles Memorial Sports Arena. So, a very easy, casual first round for Pipino Cuevas. Probably won the round by a 10-9 margin. In case you clicked along late, we'll remind you again, California scoring system, the same as it is in most of the rest of the boxing world. The 10-must system, you must give the winner of a round 10 points. Loser gets anywhere from 9 on down. Most rounds are 10-9, and even round 10 points apiece. That was probably a 10-9 round for Pipino Cuevas, C-U-E-V-A-S, and that's the look he has at all times, very somber. Pipino in Spanish means cucumber, you know, the green things, but he claims that has nothing to do, he isn't called a cucumber, it's a nickname he picked up. Means nothing. The world World champion Pipino Cuevas, the savage hands in red, green, white stripes. Angel Estrada, E-S-T-R-A-D-A. First time Cuevas nails Estrada good, this place will explode. You'll hear firecrackers, you'll hear cherry bombs, you'll hear stomping, you'll hear screaming. And it's a cinch to happen. Cuevas just slipped a little wet spot there. They were pouring some rosin over the ice cubes there. A warning, keep up. Referee Terry Smith. Remember, this is their third meeting. First time, Cuevas knocked Estrada out in 2 rounds. That was in '76 to win the welterweight title. Fought him again 16 months later. Estrada's jaw broken in 3 places. He could not come out for the 12th round. Espada, real cool. E-S-P-A-D-A, I think it's spelled it Estrada. Oh, Espada, E-S-P-A-D-A. And there the ring-wise smarts, and he's getting a little warning by the referee, Espada, for hooking and throwing Cuevas. Exactly 45 seconds, round number 2, scheduled for 15. Nobody down, nobody's really turned it on yet. Espada, no question about his condition. Fantastic condition. But you wonder, a fighter been around, he's been fighting since 1967. Around as long as he has, he is probably past his prime. Final 5 seconds. Just a slip. Last year, many players returning. Brown is 18, returning winner, midnight. Angel Espada, who fought Pipino Cuevas once as the champion, and this is the 2nd time as the challenger. Espada, green trunks, white stripes, and Pipino Cuevas, nobody down, very, very cool, feeling out sort of first couple of rounds of a schedule 15 or less. World Welterweight Championship. Cuevas, maybe narrow edge, maybe 10-9 edge first round, second round, pretty even. I don't think Cuevas had any edge. Espada at least held his own. But the thing about Cuevas, and this is what the Mexican boxing fans love, they love a finisher. Cuevas hurts you, he is a savage finisher. He will not let you off the hook if you're hurt. A lot of fighters, believe it or not, are not real good finishers. They can hurt an opponent and they don't know how to finish him. Left hook! Left hook by Cuevas! His body is not hurt right now. By Cuevas. in his own corner, but he's doing a good defensive job. Look how high those gloves are up. See, he picked that left hand off with the right glove, Estrada. Good job of defense there, but if he'd stayed much longer, he was going to get nailed. That was round 3. From the Los Angeles Sports Arena for the Welterweight Championship of the World, Pipino Cuevas in the red trunks comes out for round 4 against Ángel Estrada. Nobody down, 15 rounds or less. Espada was hurt in the 3rd round, but not close to going down. Really not close to going down. He did a good job of defense. His corners just poured a bucket of water over his head and all down his trunks. Got to clear his head a little bit. But Espada has not been really badly hurt yet. Nobody down. Of the 3rd round, of course, the last one, the most decisive of the fight so far. For Cuevas. Seems only a matter of time, though, that Cuevas is going to catch up with Estrada. Espada. Espada doesn't seem to have enough punch to keep Cuevas off him. You can't keep a puncher off you. You've got 2 chances, Slim and run. And Slim just left town. Tame round after the wild 3rd round. Cuevas wasted an awful lot of ammunition. Threw a million punches, not very many of them landed. Only got so many bullets in that gun. So Cuevas is kind of cooling it here in round number 4 of a scheduled 15er. Exactly 1 minute left. Myself to stay awake. This has been a very mild 4th round. A lot of staring and stalking, that's all. There won't be many like this. We're within the final 5 seconds of round 4. That is December 15 at 4 a.m. Round number 5. Nobody down. The champion, Pipino Cuevas, in red, out in front of the challenger, Ángel Espada. 15 rounds or less. Referee just advises us now he took a point away from Espada in the 3rd round for continued holding. Remember, we talk about the hugging and the kissing and let me call you sweetheart as Espada grabbed and held Cuevas. Well, it took a point away from Espada. That was a big round for Cuevas. In other words, if you gave that round 10 points to 8 for Cuevas, the 3rd round, you took another point away from Espada for the holding, so you give Espada only 7 points in the round. In other words, it becomes a 10-7 round, a 3-point round for Cuevas. The left shot to the body a moment ago bothered Espada. Espada pinned in his own trunks, and here we go with the holding again. Never changes that expression on his face. Poker face. And he is like that out of the ring, too. If he wins this fight tonight, you go down to the dressing room to interview him. he will have the same look in his face after he successfully defended his world championship. His 10th straight successful defense. He just never changes that expression. Oh, no. That left hand was picked off right glove of Espada. The crowd didn't see it that way, but that's the way it was. Espada just does not seem to hit hard enough to keep Cuevas away from him. He's got to hurt Cuevas. And does he have the punch to do it? He doesn't seem to have it. Seconds, 4-0 left in round number 5. There we go again with a holding. And Espada keeps that up. He's going to get socked another minus point by the referee. Oh, low lefts, 2 of them by Cuevas. 20 seconds. Well, it seems just a matter of time till Cuevas is going to hurt Espada and put him away because Espada cannot hit hard enough to keep Cuevas off him. Exactly 5 seconds left, round 5.
Weekends were made.
Angel Espada, the challenger, the green trunks, the white stripes, 11 years, almost to the month. Senior, 20-year-old Pipino Cuevas won't be 21 until later this month. Cuevas, the welterweight champion of the world in red, WBA. Jim Healy, ringside at the Los Angeles Memorial Sports Arena. Round number 6, nobody down, scheduled for 15. Cuevas traveling comfortably ahead. In fact, if you want to be, very low punch by Cuevas, he's warned for it by the referee. The crowd in favor of Cuevas is hooting Espada. You know, if a fighter is hit low, the referee, nobody in the world knows if he's really hurt, only the fighter, so we have to take the fighter's word for it. Espada there said he felt the low punch, it hurt him. So in that spot, the fighter who's been hit low, he can say, I need a rest till I feel right, and he can rest for 3 hours if he wants to. The referee has to go along with the fighter because who knows, maybe he is hurt that badly from the low punch. But there, the rest was just a brief 5 seconds time call. Now, Espada looks like he's very low again, Cuevas. I think Cuevas, here we go, we're inflaming the fans again. They're starting to throw things. The Cuevas fans, and that's 99% of the customers here tonight. But the referee's perfectly right. Good right to the chin by Espada, but not enough to hurt Cuevas. Cuevas throwing some very low punches. The referee is dead right. In fact, the referee will probably take a point away from Espada. Or I should say Cuevas after this round. Cuevas very low with those punches. I think when you see Espada go kamikaze, that is, when he starts slugging it out with Cuevas, saying either you take me out or I take you out. Well, ordinarily the fighter who does that, he's the one who's carried out of the ring. In this case, Espada. When you see him start to flurry with Cuevas, that will be his death wish, meaning he's probably had enough. He's going to take a chance on a lucky punch. If not, he's going to get carried out of here, and he won't take a bad beating over a lot of rounds. Good right hand to the chin, Espada. Scheduled for 15. Nobody down. Espada moves back to the ropes. 30 seconds left. Round 6. I'm curious. I'm going to watch the referee. I've got a hunch he's going to take a point. Oh, another very low left by Cuevas. I got a hunch he's going to take a point away. He should take a point away from Cuevas for low punching in this one. So in other words, you score Cuevas the 10-9 winner, they take a point away, the round becomes 9 points apiece. Round 6. The exchange in Espada's corner in the 6th round. Espada came out of there with a pretty good right hand, and there it is. Good right hand by Espada, pinned against the ropes. The referee did not take a point away from Cuevas for the low punching there in round 6, which is rather startling. In fact, one of the judges Richard Steele is one of the judges. He's sitting just a few chairs away from us, ringside. And before this 7th round, Angel Espada, the challenger, the green trunks, the white stripes, and the World Welterweight Champion, WBA version. Pipino Cuevas in red, nobody down, scheduled for 15. Before the round began, I yelled down to Judge Richard Steele, and I said, did the referee take a point away? Because the referee will, of course, instruct the two judges. You take a point away for Cuevas' low punches, and Richard Steele, the judge, who's a fine referee himself, he smiled and shook his head, and I said, well, he will, and Richard smiled and nodded his head as if to say, yeah, he should have taken a point away from Cuevas. Too much low punching. And there's another one. And it's invariably by the left hand of Cuevas, the low punch. You know what he's trying to do? Fighters will tell you the most devastating punch in boxing is not the punch on the chin, but the left hook to the liver. If it lands just in the right place, it is literally a paralyzing punch. It paralyzes your whole body. And, of course, you throw it with the left hand, land there on the right side of the opponent's body. And that's what Cuevas has been throwing. He's been throwing those left hooks to the liver, but they've been drifting a little low. Good right hand to Espada, but he doesn't hit hard enough. Boy, that was a good pop right on the chin of Cuevas, but Cuevas didn't blink. This crowd, of course, rabidly pro-Cuevas, is very, very quiet. We are in round 7 with exactly 1 minute left. Nobody has been down. Just for fun, we mentioned that in Cuevas' last fight, past June, Espada just pushes Cuevas away. That's all right. Cuevas fans are hooting and whistling. Well, what's wrong with that? Allowed to do that. Push a man off. Cuevas' last fight in June, he broke his right hand in the 3rd round against Randy Shields. Of course, once you do that, you break a hand or cut an eye, it's weak, and you're apt to do it again. So, of course, it would be a long shot that Cuevas would break that hand again tonight, but we might start watching, see how many right hands he throws, or if he's just throwing them as tokens, how hard he's throwing the right hand. Exactly 5 seconds left, round 7. Viewers with a continuous flow of sports scores, news, previews, features, highlights of sporting events. It is scheduled for 15. Nobody's been down. The World Welterweight Champion, the savage punching Pipino Cuevas. In the red trunks, Angel Espada. And Espada at least held his own, probably won round number 7 by outboxing Cuevas. Espada popped Cuevas a good right to the head right at the end of that 7th round, but again, it didn't hurt Cuevas. Espada does not punch that hard. Cuevas, you would think, is out in front. Dangerous for Cuevas. Have you been watching? Is he throwing the right hand all right? I wonder when, pretty good right hand right there by Cuevas. That answers our question. But the left is his big punch. It's his funny punch anyway. A lot of time, more than a minute and a half left here in round 8. The one danger Cuevas has, you're the big favorite, you have the big punch, you're the world champion. The other fellow's the underdog, mentally and every other way going in. The longer you let, very low left Espada, very low. Cuevas, I don't know if it hurt him or not, but he's saying it did hurt him. So here we go again. Now the referee will let Cuevas rest as long as he wants. Till Cuevas says, I'm ready. He says, I'm ready. Dangerous thing is, letting an underdog go a lot of rounds. The more rounds they go, they start to build up confidence. They say, hey, wait a minute, this guy's not so tough. I didn't think I had a chance, but I do have a chance. And that is very dangerous for the better fighter, the favored fighter. It happens in football. You see it in pro football all the time. Let a team off the hook, you ought to be ahead 24-0, and it's only 10-10 at the half. They're going to say, hey, we can beat them. And they do come on and do it. A lot of time, 25 seconds in this round. Good right hand, Espada. There's blood on Espada's trunks. I don't know whether it's somebody's nose. It's Espada's nose trickling a little blood. That's no big deal. Nothing serious. 5 seconds. Programming Network. Big-time sports, world championship fights like this. Big-time sports, big-time events in all sports on ESPN. Angel Espada, the challenger, the green trunks, the white stripes. The champion is Pipino Cuevas. Nobody has been down. Round 9, scheduled for 15. Much tougher than Cuevas. The odds, another low left hand Cuevas. Odds makers and Cuevas fans thought. In fact, Espada surely got himself no worse than an even round there. Round number 8, I should say. Espada hurt now. But not badly. Figured out sometimes Espada looks like he's hurt. He's hit a pretty good punch, and he's in such a hurry. He knows he's hurt slightly. He's in such a hurry to grab and hold on that he throws himself completely off balance, and he looks like he's out of it. But all he's doing is groping to grab and hold, and he's just completely tilted and off balance. He has not hurt that badly, at least so far. Jim Healy, ringside at the Los Angeles Memorial Sports Arena. A good right pop to the head by Espada. Espada seems to get that right hand home. He's hit Cuevas 12, 14 times in this fight. Clean shots with the right, but they don't slow Cuevas down. There goes the right hand to Cuevas' left ear again. And again, here's the danger. The longer Espada goes, the more confidence he's going to get. The tougher he's going to be to take out of there. Just a lob right by Cuevas, nothing behind it. 30 seconds. Cuevas not only is, oh, very low left, very low right, another left, low. Well, I've heard of left-right, left combinations to the chin. Cuevas showed us a left-right, left combination below the belt. All 3 foul, illegal blows. If this referee, his name is Terry Smith, doesn't take a point away from Cuevas in this round, will you finish the sentence? At overhand right by Espada with his back to you. He'll land the right hand. He has his back to you now, Espada. And here comes the overhand right above the left eye of the champion, Pipino Cuevas. I don't believe this. The referee, again, did not take a point away from the champion here, Cuevas. I don't believe this. Cuevas has thrown 15 or 20 low punches in this fight. The referee has yet to take a point away from Cuevas. In fact, as we noted in the last round, Cuevas threw a 3-punch combination of low punches. maybe I shouldn't be too tough on the referees. Probably thinking of this pro Cuevas crowd, doesn't want to inflame them, but gee, you're in there, you got to score the fight the way the fight's being fought. Cuevas should have had at least in 2 different rounds points taken away. And those are points that might be important if this goes 15 rounds. Nobody has been down. Pipino Cuevas, the champion in red, hasn't come close to putting Espada down. Almost 2 full minutes left. Oh, right left. That's terrible. That is terrible. The low left by Espada again. And as the referee just warns Espada, or rather I should say Cuevas, the low punches by Cuevas, the referee merely warns Cuevas, and the Cuevas backers start throwing things in the ring. I think that's what the referee has in mind. A good left to the chin by Espada in not wanting to take... Oh, there it is! The first knockdown of the fight. Right hand by Cuevas. A lot of time, 1 minute 8, 1 minute 7, 1 minute 6 seconds. Espada in his own corner. The referee watching it closely. The corner is going to throw in the towel. It's all over. The cornermen were coming in from Espada's corner. They were going to grab Espada, say the fight is over. Of course, technically, the cornermen cannot stop it. Only the referee can stop the fight. The referee, at that split second, he stopped it. All right, here's the finish of it. In the 10th round knockout, Espada after the right hand that knocked him down, the lone knockdown in the fight. Here comes the referee in. Right corner of the screen, you'll see in a moment, a corner man come in from Espada's corner, getting ready to stop the fight himself. Right corner of the screen, that corner man should be coming into the picture. Espada is helpless. The referee steps in, grabs Cuevas. There's the corner man, upper right of your screen. He was going to stop it, or tell the referee to stop it. A 10th round knockout as Cuevas, the first time he seriously hurt Espada in the fight. A right hand buckled Espada's knees underneath him. And watch the way as we back it up and look at this right hand. Watch Espada's legs. Look for the right by Cuevas, screen left, good left there by Espada. Now watch for the right hand. He's going to be thrown by Cuevas on the left of your screen. There's the left, and now here we should see the right hand on the chin. Watch Espada go down. And we don't see it. Yes, we do. Look at his legs. He's got the right leg pinned underneath. He is badly hurt. That is always a giveaway when they go down, the legs askew like that. Espada then retreated to his own corner. And Cuevas, as we mentioned earlier, he is a great finisher. And look at him. His expression has not changed.